Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is Jaylee's Corner. This is a quick little less chit chat about the foolishness going on. Just a couple of a few topics I want to discuss. I want to break these videos up into a couple. Okay, so you'll get this one right now. You get another one about some other things later because I don't have time to do a live gossip chat and I don't want to do a full hour of the random things. I'm gonna try to break it up in a few videos. But y'all know first things first, if you have not done so already, to please subscribe to my channel to become a whole JayBird, dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Do not forget, you know what I'm saying, to subscribe to this channel, to my JayLeesCorner Talk channel, okay? The link to my other channel is in the description box below. Thank y'all for all who have subscribed and be over there watching my stuff and whatnot, okay? Now, do not forget to also like the video. Okay, comment in the comment section in the premiere, but also during the replay. All comments are loved. Okay, you can also share this on your social media by hitting just a little share button. Hit the little share button that shares it. Okay, it's really easy. Also, you can relax, relate, and release. Center yourself and everyone around you. Okay, do not forget to inhale and exhale. Okay, because inhaling and exhaling keeps us all calm, cool, and collected. Okay, you can follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner on IG, and on Twitter it is just JayLeesCorner. Okay, y'all know to like and subscribe. Okay, this Thursday's panel will be on Niecy Dixon's channel, the Ooh Ladies First panel. Okay, that we do every single Thursday. We've been going strong for every single Thursday since February. We've only had one week off since February of 2020. Yes, every Thursday we round here. Okay, so come on, tune in this Thursday on Niecy Dixon's channel. Okay, but let me get into the couple of the few topics I have for us to discuss today. Okay, but yes, I'm here. Okay, I haven't been wearing my lipstick lately. I don't know why, because it's sitting right here. I just haven't put it on. But again, bare lip, I put some lipstick on Thursday, okay, on the panel, okay? But let's get into the first story I have, Tyga. Okay, y'all see Tyga up. That's why I'm pointing. I'm pointing him for a reason. Okay, because Tyga was arrested for felony domestic violence. Okay, he was released on $50,000 bail after turning himself in today, which is Tuesday, and he was accused, okay, by his ex-girlfriend right here. This is the photo that she put on social media. Now, whenever there's a violent situation going on, I'm always leery to put the photo up of the person, but she posted many of photos and videos showing her face to stand up for herself to show what he did. Okay, and this is the photo that she has a black eye, so clearly someone hit her, okay? And she said he did it, okay? So she posted these bruises to her face, which shows there was some kind of altercation. Now, her name is Cameron Swanson, or Swanson is Camaryn, okay? Not W, SWANS. So I'm thinking it's Cameron Swanson. Or it could be Swanson, I don't know. But they were dating. People kept saying that she look like Kylie because that's what it is. But I mean, she's a little favor. But again, allegedly, apparently, we don't know. Speculation is saying that there was a dispute between the two after she came to his house, supposedly, allegedly uninvited at 3 a.m. Okay, she came over there, was acting belligerent at the door, fussing with him. And even though they say she wasn't invited, she was being belligerent, she was acting a fool, yelling and cussing and fussing. He still let her in, okay, at 3 a.m. And again, inside the home, the escalation of it ended in her having this black eye. You can see her lip is a little bit swollen too. So again, who knows what happened because there are no details besides her saying he hit me. Okay, and then her having the evidence on her face that someone did indeed hit her. Now he has not he has not given any kind of statement. He has only turned himself into the police, was released on bail after being charged again with felony domestic violence. and then having a 50K bail that he was able to pay, he left the courthouse or with a jail, and he did not say not a word. They were also saying that before he was arrested, before he turned himself in, he was already he was already cooperating with the police. Was going to talk to police to give them his side of the story, to see that he has not, well, at least by now, because he hasn't released a statement as of yet saying no, he denies it. He just wants to give his side of things. So I wonder, okay, if he's gonna try to explain away why he hit her, which I'm looking like, but look at her face. Okay, now rule number one. Okay, this is my rule number one. Rule number one: everybody keep your hands to yourself. Okay, do not be putting your hands on people. Keep your hands to yourself. No one should be getting punched or hit. Okay, no one, no one. Okay, if she was already being belligerent, being crazy, put her ass out. Do not open the door. Okay, there's no reason or there's no explanation to why she has a whole black eye and it seems like he doesn't have any bruises. Okay, as far as we know, keep your hands to yourself. Rule number two, okay? Don't show up to nobody's house at 3 a.m. acting a fucking fool, okay? Because even though rule number one still applies to keep your hands to yourself, also don't go over somebody's house with that rah-rah shit because everyone don't know to keep their hands to themselves. And I'm not blaming either one of them because, again, we have no real facts. All we have is an allegation of what he did and someone with a bruise. Okay, did he really hit her? Did somebody else hit her? Was he in the house with a girl and the girl hit her? We don't know. Okay, so I don't want to pass, judgment. But what I will say, keep your hands to yourself. Do not go over anybody's house at 3 a.m. acting a fucking fool. Boom. That's it. Okay. Now let's move on. We'll see what else happens with this. I'm pretty sure more will come out later because again, he was charged. Okay, we have to see what happens. What's the evidence going on? Questioning or whatever. But let's move on to Kim of the Kardashians of the West. Okay. Now she hosted SNL this past weekend, and I did not watch it. Of course, I watched the clips that were on social media. They posted basically everything she did on Twitter. Okay, the whole little snippet. I seen the whole snippet of her monologue. I seen the whole snippet of the little Vegas show. I seen another snippet of Courtney's court. So I seen three things that she did. And everyone, oh, she did so well. Oh, it was amazing. She did great. I was like, first of all, the monologue that each host always has to do is when they come out in the beginning and they give like a 3 to 5 minute, you know, talking points of what they're just different things. I was fully aware Kim didn't write that shit. So while I was like, they so happy she did good, she didn't write that shit. Now, did she execute it well? Yes, she did. So good job, Kim, reading what someone wrote for you and made it funny. My thing is, people, or not people, well, some people were saying that girl backlash, 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 mainly because of the OJ jokes. Okay, yes, Kim allowed someone to write jokes for her, who then wrote OJ jokes referring to Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman, basically referring to the murders, okay, that happened back in 94. Now, when I heard the jokes, I was like, ooh, you didn't think to say, hey, let's write a different OJ joke. Okay, not that it wasn't funny, but I was like, the families of the people he was accused of murdering, they might not like these implications of, OJ being a killer. Because I mean, it was his people that it was their people that he was accused of killing. And OJ, no, oh, not OJ's, but Nicole Brown Simpson's sister, Tanya Brown, was like, nah, Kim, nah. Okay, she felt like the jokes were in bad taste. They were beyond inappropriate, and they were also insensitive. Now the jokes in particular was, she was saying how, her father's great, great, great. Her father has, taught her things about the justice system or whatever. Her father also introduced her to the first black man she knew. You want to take a stab at who it is? No, she said, you want to take a stab in the dark. to figure out who was the first black man my dad, introduced us to. Of course, it was OJ. And she also brought up how, because remembering OJ is a thing because OJ leaves a mark or several because I still don't know. Again, I'm looking like those jokes would maybe have not been as horrible if Kim didn't say that. And the reason I'm saying is because Kim family was close with OJ's family. Okay, back in '94. Kim Daddy was his lawyer. Okay, we know that Chris was friends with Nicole. Okay, they was hanging around back then or whatever. So it's weird to me. Cause I'm like, man, you shouldn't joke about that. I mean, I think Kim should have pushed back. You know what? Maybe let's not do murder jokes. Maybe we can talk about him being in jail for stealing shit. He's a stealer, okay, even we know he went murder. But again, I really would have wished she could have pushed on, like, maybe not do that because again, my mom knew the victims. My mom knew Nicole. Okay, and not only that, I'm like, you just shouldn't joke about murder like that. Okay, it's kind of unsolved. I mean, we know it did, but again, whatever. But again, it was like you joking about murders, Kim. And I know again, Kim didn't write it. She read the teleprompter. She read what they gave her to read. Okay, she's a paid person. She's paid to read shit for a living. Okay, she reads things on IG. She reads things on her on whatever because she's not an actress or whatever. But again, that's what she do. But I was that girl by now. Two things again. I thought Kim did not write these jokes, and she should have said rewrite this, please. And I know them. So maybe this is not something that I want to joke about. Don't get me wrong. Kim went in on everyone in the family, okay, from saying how Chris, named all them other girls the K's, and thank God she didn't name any of them Karen or Caitlyn. I'm like, okay, going that Caitlyn. But again, how, she was mad. She's mad at, no, she called Corey a gold digger, okay, because he's married with Chris. So again, she went for the jugular with everybody. But again, Kim didn't write that shit. Someone wrote it for her and she read it off. But sometimes we have to know we shouldn't read what somebody else wrote if we know who it's about. Okay, when it's their folk. That's my opinion. Again, so I'm with Nicole Brown Simpson's sister saying it was inappropriately not a nice thing to do. Okay, it was appalling. I can't believe it. You do that. I'm not one that likes to joke about people dying. That's not my thing. Especially someone I'm familiar with, because I feel like the family won't like it. Okay, and the family gonna be like, don't be on the bullshit. Don't be on the bullshit. Oh, what's this got some cute little blocks? Yeah, she's in 14 pictures. Oh no, 14 is. Sorry y'all. But anyway, so yeah, that's my thing. I kind of side a little bit with Nicole Brown's sister on this, but I also feel like Kim didn't mean any harm in it. So let's not backlash Kim. The people who wrote it, that's what you have an issue with. They cracked a joke, but again, we're gonna leave that be. Let's move on to the Real Housewives of Atlanta old cast beefing, and to me for no real apparent reason. We don't need it. Okay, we have Shamari and Claudia on one side and Phaedra Parks on the other, all who were on Housewives of Atlanta. They were on for 2 seasons. Phaedra did a few. I can't think how many seasons. She was on there for a few seasons or whatever. But even she's been gone for a long time. All three of these people have been gone long enough. I'm looking like, what y'all fussing for? And stuff, okay? So for what, and for me, I feel like for no reason at all, okay? Claudia and Shamari, who seemed a bit drunk, were there filming for a VH1 couples therapy. I'm like, another show? Okay. And they say what we seen a photo of them with these people, Shamari with Ronnie and then Claudia with her boyfriend were taking a photo with Michael Blackson and that and Rada. If Rada and Michael are on another couple show after doing VH1's Couples Retreat with Yandy and all them, I'm gonna need y'all to get out my face. Get out of my face with the bullshit, okay? Because get out my, we don't need y'all around here, okay? He did propose to be on another show. Is that what it is? I think so. Now, VH1 always had those VH1 couples therapy. They had VH1 celebrity rehab. So they're kind of bringing that VH1 couples therapy back or whatever. And I seen both of them posting, being somewhere. Shamari posting about how, filming being done. So they're on the same show. But during a live, okay, this is what Shamari and um Shamari and Claudia were, caught saying or whatever while being, recorded talking about Phaedra.
They gonna say I'm messy. Is that in the case? Oh, you lost all of Bobby Brown's cases. Has she ever won a case?
Yo, me and you cannot be together.
I know.
We cannot.
Put a thumbs up. Put a thumbs up if she's ever won a case. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting.
There's no thumbs up.
No thumbs up.
There's no thumbs up.
So that is what they were caught saying. Okay. Now I was like, why they messing with Phaedra? How's she getting into this? What happened? Is Phaedra there? No, Phaedra isn't there. But again, Phaedra caught wind of that shade. Now again, I'm like, they didn't even say Phaedra's name really in that little part or whatever. And I do think it was more being said, but was taken down later. Probably because they don't want them filming in the house showing what they're doing. And two, you can't be out here coming with folks for no reason. But the whole she hasn't won a case, she lost all of Bobby Brown's cases. Everyone knows Phaedra was the one, who they always said it about. And I feel like during the live, for whatever reason, it looked like the comment section was saying things and then they just ran with it. Now Claudia and Phaedra has had a little bit of a checker past. I feel like they both dated that dude Medina, and Phaedra fakely dated him to be on marriage boot camp, okay? But Claudia dated him years ago when she accused him of being abusive to her. So I do think there was a point of contention with them doing that because she brought up how Phaedra was on the show fakely dating him and he was her ex who had abused her in some kind of way. So there was that. And I don't even remember if Phaedra and Claudia, I think they both were on Housewives at the same time, but I don't think they had a big issue. So it's weird to see this dynamic now. Now, when Phaedra heard about what they were saying and shading her, Phaedra posted this, okay, saying that some of the girls are begging for work, okay, and they are pleading for attention. Thank you, Lord, for all of my jobs, okay. Now you can add actors to the list, booked, busy, and sober. And the reason is that, not calling somebody drunken. Okay, don't is she drunk or whatever? There was always a thing saying that Shamari drinks a little bit too much. Maybe Claudia too, I don't know. And so that was what Phaedra was referencing. And I was like, well, all is fair in love and war. If you come at me, I can come at you. Now, I do know that Claudia had posted a rebuttal, okay, to that too. I'm going to share my screen as I pull it up to be sure I share the right video with y'all and I show y'all stuff y'all ain't supposed to see. Because it was a whole back and forth. Okay, I found it. I just wanted to be sure that I show y'all the right video and not the wrong one, because God forbid if I do that. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay. I'm usually prepared, but today I was not. Let me cut on the sound.
It was late. Worked.
I'm gonna go back to it. There we go.
Me and a girlfriend of mine went live. We were drinking. It was late. Worked 14 days in a row, hard. And now there's like a little bit of a tit-for-tat thing going on. And I can read like with the best of them, but I don't want to. Like all the stuff I know, I don't want to. But if you push me, I will. And this particular thing ain't really about me. The jab you gave me was weak. But the thing you said about my friend, was a low blow. I know you know about low blows and air mattresses, blowing on air mattresses. So don't do that. Don't do that to my friend. I will put my neck out there to defend someone that I think don't deserve it. Y'all seen about me. I don't like that shit, and it's not cool. Don't be at events preaching women's empowerment and protect black women, and then be a total cunt online with it. Because honey, you have a lot more things I could come for than you have on me. I got some coins and a bad mouth. Yeah.
So that is what's trying to pop off. That is what Claudia responded to because again, on Phaedra's post, Phaedra saying, booked, busy, and sober. So that was a, shot being tossed at Shamari. Because Shamari sometimes be having a little bit of drinks, but that's not something to come for someone about. So I'm like, I need the old cast of Atlanta to stop fussing, or are they trying to get casted on this season? Because again, Housewives either just started filming or will be filming soon. So they could easily say, okay, you know what? If Claudia, Shamari, and Faith are fussing, can we get them on the show in some kind of way? Give them a peach or orange or apple and bring them on out to Atlanta. So we shall see. But I need them to stop fussing. Okay. If you booked on that show that you just put up, okay, what is it? This show that's on All Black, okay, fine, fine, fine. If y'all are booked on VH1 stuff, then fine, fine, fine. Nobody needs to be fussing about nothing. Okay, cut it out. Now let's move on to the Meek of the Meal. Now, Meek Mill is usually caught up in stupid shit. And I'm like, what? I don't get what the backlash is for. So Meek Mill has a new album out, okay? And this is the album cover. Okay, we see floaties, we see lifeguard things, we see naked women. Okay, we see boobs, ass and cooch. We see motorcycle. We see boots, not boots, girl. We see boats. Things on fire. A man with a gold chain on or whatever. We see some dice, some cars. Again, this was made by a black woman named Nina Chanel Abney. She is an artist who created this album cover for Meek Mill, and he seemed to love it. But there are people out here who are outraged and say that we as women should be outraged because of the fact that there is women on this album cover basically painted naked like naked cartoons. We see the one lady with the blonde hair on a pole, okay, with her boobies out. Another one is bent over. You can say, I guess the pink parts are cooch. I'm not sure. I think so. And then the other woman is standing around with a big booty. So people I guess, want us to be upset. I don't know why I would be upset about a cartoon naked lady. I don't. Like, why should I be outraged again? I'm confused because I feel like people watch porn. Okay, people purchase things that have naked people on it, and movies have women who are naked, whatever. Why is this the thing that we should all be so outraged about when a black woman made it? She's getting exposure for her art as an artist, which is already hard to do in this world. So I'm just confused on what I'm supposed to be mad about. I'm confused. It's a cartoon. It's a drawing. It's a drawing. Oh, but it's a cooch. That's not a coochie right there. Really, it's a pink. It's a pink mark. It's supposed to signify one. But I'm not mad at it, and I'm confused on why anyone wants me to be mad about an album cover of cartoon people. Now, because they're not real people. Now, yes, it is a representation of black women. I'm happy he likes black women. Okay, I'm happy about that. But I'm like, is nobody? Like, I'm just, is the boat what I'm supposed to be mad about? Because I don't have a boat. You know what I'm saying? My car isn't on fire. I don't live anywhere that's tropical with the trees. Okay, I don't play dice. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but why should we be upset because there are cartoon naked women? So if the women had on a bra top and some panties, and that'll be okay. If the cards, girl, I'm confused as to what was going on here. But again, y'all let me know in the comments section, okay, if y'all are upset at the naked cartoon ladies on Meek Mill's new album cover that was made by a black woman. Just let me know. Let me know why I'm upset. If you tell me why I'm supposed to be upset, okay, I'll listen. But I don't need anyone telling me why I should or should not be upset. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, and the last thing I want to touch on right now is of the Wendy of the Williams. Okay, now Wendy Williams season 13, I believe, was supposed to start around September 13th, or a Monday in September. Let me see what's today, because today's October 12th. Let's see, September 13th. Was it 13th? Yeah, it was supposed to start September 13th, I believe. It was then pushed back because she wasn't ready. Okay, she was sick at one point. She had COVID at one point or whatever, and then it was supposed to start. This coming week, and they put out another statement. Excuse me, today, letting us know some things would not be happening. Okay, so it says Wendy is a no. I'm sorry. Part one says the Wendy Williams show will start airing originals on Monday, the October of the 18th. Why did you put that anywhere? Let me stop. Okay, the Wendy Williams show will start airing originals on Monday, October 18th, with an exciting lineup of guest hosts and panels to be announced shortly. Wendy continues to be under medical care and under medical supervision and meets with her medical team on a daily basis. She is making progress, but is experiencing serious complications as a direct result of her grave disease and her thyroid condition. It has been determined that more time is needed before she is able to come to return to her live hosting duties. Wendy is a stalwart member of Delmar Mercury family and has been so for 12 years. We want her health to be her top priority. As soon as she's ready, she will be back in her treasured purple chair. Very much appreciate the respect for Wendy's privacy as well as all the good wishes from her fans, station partners, and advertisers. So again, Wendy will not be on the show this Monday. However, there will be, guest hosts. There'll be other panels. And this is the thing. They should have started doing this like in September. And I get they want, it's weird. I feel like seeing Wendy in regular life in the moments that they've caught her in the news or whatever, she looked like she not ready. She looked like not, and I don't want to make it seem so, oh, she looks so bad. No, but you can tell she's just dealing with some things because she's a fucking human being, okay? And so I do feel like there's nothing wrong. But okay, while she's out, so that the other people who work for the show are not having to also be off work and maybe miss out on money. There are enough people to guest host. Okay, get some guest hosts. Let Jada guest host. Okay, let Tia or Tamira guest host. There are many of people that can guest host who are used to talking to people about stuff. Don't get Tamar. Don't get Tamar. Don't get Nene. I don't want anyone who she has had some kind of issue with, to do it. But I want professionals to do it. I'm happy that what's the dude name? Oh, what's his name? The Gerald Connell. I'm happy Gerald Connell is now on the talk because I not want him to do it. I want Bevy Smith. Have Bevy Smith come host. And my thing is, Wendy will not be able to do this show come season 14. And even though there's talk that Nick Cannon may take her slot, I don't even know what channel Nick Cannon show come on. When I pulled that shit up, it kept on saying Bounce. I'm like, see on Bounce TV? I can't find the day he come on, the channel, the time, nothing. So my thing is, I don't even want Nick to take her spot. I want somebody else, another female, another black woman to be able to take over this spot. Okay, is my opinion. Okay, I think there's room for someone to be not the replacement, but to continue on a legacy of things. Like even how, on Kelly and Ryan, which used to be Regis and Kelly. And before that, it was with Regis and Kathy. So again, some shows can be more than just the one person, even though no one was the replacement of Oprah. No one replaced Jenny Jones. No one replaced Donahue or Ricky Lake or Sally Jesse Raphael. So I do get we've had other shows that was specifically named after someone, and it was their show, and when they left, the show ended. But again, let's see who we can bring in next. Okay? Again, not to replace Wendy, but to keep on with a person on television being able to have a good old time about, yeah, book us the panel, book me, book whoever, okay, not Tamar, not Nene, okay. And I'm not being messy, but again, Wendy needs time to heal, to get healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually within herself. Wendy, in my opinion, has been through a lot, and I do think the past 12 seasons she's been going through things while still working, and that's hard to have these issues, but you have to be on every day. That's the hard part because again, Wendy does a live show, 5 days a week. Even though some things were pre-taped, she has to be on in front of people or whatever. So she needs some time off. Okay, let people guest host from now until like January. Give her what's this? October, November. And give her 3 months to just be able to sit, chill, and heal, and just have a. There's enough people that can cover things, and we will wish her well every single day. And when she's ready to be back, then have her come back. Okay, but that's just my opinion or whatever. Okay, so that's all I have for y'all today. I want to give y'all a couple of topics, okay, and then move on. So put in the comments section if y'all enjoy this. I know y'all did, but put it in the comment section anyway. And as y'all know, to subscribe to my channel, to like the video, to comment in the comment section. You can follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner on IG and the JayLeesCorner on Twitter. And the links to all of that is in the description box below. I gotta go. I will see you when I see you. Peace.